every village has its own special dishes or versions of a dish. And the coastal regions have got a style of the mountains, a style of a plain, and a style of the sea. So just in one region there are those different cuisines that are very different. But unlike Italy, in Italy the regions have very strict borders where the old kingdoms were. They weren't kingdoms, some of them were principalities, some of them were all kinds of things, a republic like Venice, but they had borders of the old regions. But in Spain it's different, that the dishes aren't contained within the regional borders. So you can divide Spain basically into three broadly gastronomic zones. The north, which is wet, rainy mountains facing the Atlantic. The vast interior, that is a high plateau bordered by mountains, with extremely cold winters, unbearably hot summers, and hardly any rain. And the Mediterranean coast and islands. But these zones are crisscrossed with other culinary zones. It means that the rivers, for instance, the river Ebro, that goes right into the north of Spain, it cuts in, it has brought in the culture of the Mediterranean cuisine and Mediterranean crops right into the north and the interior. Now, the regions of the Pyrenees, they have similar Pyrenees dishes, even though they are very separate. Now, there's certain foods like migas, the young man whom I met outside. Migas means breadcrumbs. It's this thing of fried breadcrumbs, which has become very fashionable now. Or dishes like del pastor. Del pastor means of the shepherd. You can find them all along the routes of where the sheep traveled right across Spain, crisscrossing Spain to get to new pastures. There was what you call transhumance. And so you find these dishes all across, all in a slightly different version, because it depends what else grows there. But also there are dishes called al ajo arriero, means garlic, arrieros means mule drivers, and ajo is garlic. And it is the routes that the mule drivers took to bring the salt cod from the north, which was the Basque Country, to the interior, all the way down, to bring salt cod. Because they sold pimenton, garlic and vinegar. So they brought the recipes all the way down that people did. Now, there were all kinds of other reasons why dishes didn't stay. For instance, the Catalans took Valencia, from Mallorca from the Muslims, and they repopulated them with, although many Muslims stayed, it was just a change of regime, but they brought Catalans. So that's why you find in Mallorca and Valencia, they speak a type of Catalan, and they have similar dishes to Catalonia. So